Welcome everyone to our weekend analysis this evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. So, before we begin, just want to remind you all that we have the promo that's still running till the 2nd of March. So, that's in less than 2 weeks, where you get 25% off all products with the promo code Funding25. So, it ends on the 25th. Oh, sorry, it ends on the 2nd of March 10 a.m. CET. So we had a lovely, jolly good week full of activity in the markets. And let's dive right in without any further ado. So starting with dollar index. So the dollar index right here was really strong and it pushed all the way up close to the 99, well, rather 98.10 level. And we are slightly in a pullback, but it seems like we will be coming all the way up here next week. So let's keep an eye watching that. But in the current state right now, what we can do is move this to break even. That is what we will be doing. So this is what the analysis will be on dollar index break even on this particular trade. So let's move that over here. Then let's move over to euro dollar. So euro dollar has been pushing strongly to the downside this week. It's just today that it pushed slightly up, but this just looks like a pullback because it came to this area of support, resistance, and it seems to be coming down. And so next week we might actually be seeing ourselves making a new low. But to protect ourselves as well, looking also at the dollar index, we need to move this to break even because we never know what this market may do afterwards. So this is how we're gonna protect ourselves for this coming week. So this will be at break even. Then dollar yen. Dollar yen is also supposed to be put at break even because look at this. This is beautiful. Like we're literally en route to the very top to make a new high of the, is this February? Yeah, February high. We might be reaching that before the end of February, but right now we already seem to be en route and we're like halfway there. So a nice break even would also be great here for to protect that downside risk. Then let's look also on pound yen. So pound yen, we had our trade on, but we got immediately stopped out. That was quite unfortunate. But right now, looking at how things are, it seems like this could be an overall putback, or rather, no, not really. This looks like a consolidation according to me. Yeah, this does look like a consolidation. And we seem to be at the very top right here. So for next week, I do think we might be pushing all the way down here with a higher stop loss there. So we would be putting probably a pending sell stop there, waiting for the market to come to us. Then would be aiming to the downside here. So this would be a great 2-to-1 type trade. But if we continue all the way up, then possibly we could be coming all the way up here. So whichever hits the pending order first. So we'll put also a buy over here and then we'll push it all the way up here. So this could also be a nice 5-to-1, but whichever hits first, but it's most likely the sell position will be the first one to be triggered here. Then let's also look at dollar Mexican. So dollar Mexican is still holding. We can't really move it to break even, but overall, we seem to be en route to 16.51 right here around 17. So we just need one more peso to push further down to the level we are seeking. Then CAD Swiss. CADSWIS has been in an uptrend lately, but it seems we might be pushing down next week because the Canadian dollar seems weak. Even sentiment already is showing we have 26% of sellers. So there still seems to be a little bit selling pressure remaining on Canadian dollar versus the Swiss franc. So we're hoping the Swiss franc will strengthen next week, coming all the way down into this area. So let's keep an eye watching that. Then pound dollar, we actually got stopped out, unfortunately. But this week, we could be seeing a change. But looking at the sentiment right now and the trend which we're currently in, it looks like we're in a very strong deep downtrend. Already we had head and shoulders here, and it seems like we're coming into this area here. So for next week, I do think we could be touching this support level over here as our final level. So I would rather be looking for a sell opportunity right like now with a high stop loss just right there, and we could be aiming to come all the way down here to 1.34. So this could be a great 2.71 to 1, and that is my overall anticipation for next week, as this could be taking out this support level, or we could be reversing off this point then coming all the way up. So I still think there is some selling pressure left here that could continue this move to the downside. Then gold, we still are in this trade. It's a 1-to-1, but yeah, we seem to be overall still looking to come all the way up to 5632. We have already ended the week positive, so that's great on a positive note. So let us actually move this over here. So if the market does continue like this, if we do come halfway here to at least 5,300, then we could possibly looking to push this to break even. Then NAS 100, we had a push to the downside. So we have had a down week. So maybe probably next week we might be having an up week, especially since some stocks have gone up this week. So we could be pushing all the way up, and we'll be anticipating that move to actually occur. Then Bitcoin has been consolidating thus far. So we're not really looking to do anything here, but if we do make a new low over here, then maybe we could be looking to move this to break even. Then Ethereum hasn't really triggered our sell position. So we'll be still waiting on this, and we'll see how this week actually goes. So this sell position is still on, and we're anticipating some more downside movement all the way down to 1,500. So this is where we come to an end of analysis this evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are. And don't forget, we still have the 25% promo, which is ending on the 2nd of March. So make sure you grab yourself an account before this promo ends. So I hope you all have a jolly good weekend and have a profitable week. And may you also be profitable as well. So happy trading and enjoy the rest of your weekend.